Bro, we're from Pakistan, bro. Is that a
Oh.
problem?
No, it's not a
No,
problem
it's
at
cool.
all. I'm Middle Eastern, dude. You're like,
Bro,
my
we
dad
speak
looks
English, bro.
Pakistani. That's why we're so, like, my dad's so black, he looks Pakistani, so we're all good.
Oh, no way, no way. We're from Pakistan, bro. We speak English, you know? We keep it 100, bro.
Are you in Pakistan?
Nah, bro, we out somewhere. We in the foreign land right now, bro.
You in Toronto, I can tell from that accent.
Are you in Toronto?
I can't confirm.
For
or
sure
deny
he
that.
is, dude. That,
I can't.
he's got
I
that
can't-
GTA accent, man.
I can't confirm nor deny that.
Yeah.
Cody.
I think when he said that, I realized he's from Mississauga.
He's from that part of the.
He's from Mississauga.
Yeah. He's from around
I
there.
can't. Cronem, I can't deny or confirm.
It's okay. We won't dox you, but that accent is.
We'll
telling.
dox you for our personal information. We'll just run your IP,
So,
but we
wait
won't
a
say
second,
anything
wait
here.
A second. Wait a second. Are you guys saying that just because I'm brown and I'm from Mississauga, I'm not valid?
Wait.
The fuck?
So are you admitting that you're from Mississauga? Dog, I think you just did.
Oh shit, homie slipped.
All right, so let me give you a lesson in sales.
See,
all right?
this is what happens. This is what happens. This is how people snitch on their friends. They accidentally slip up.
Listen, bro. I slipped and fell, bro. But now I'm back.
Yeah, it's okay, man. You slipped and fell. We caught you, but you're okay.
Just
No,
don't slip
I
so
thought
far
that
that you like sleep with
but okay.
trannies and shit.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Oh, try
no,
that shit.
no,
That
no,
shit's
no, no,
super.
no,
That's.
no.
Oh yeah, dude. That's.
Okay, so what's the agenda of the
Yeah,
podcast?
it's-
What's the topic?
Take a big gulp of that. See how it feels. Fucking sour.
We're asking people what they think big size of penis is in their opinion. So we've been asking a few girls recently, and
Okay, so you're trying to ask girls. I was like,
no. Like we've been trying to ask everybody. Like everybody has guys, girls, doesn't matter. We're just asking, right? Some girls have already we've already started. All the people that we already talked to were just girls. So that's why I'm saying
but
girls.
Guys,
Yeah,
when we
guys say
by
it too.
guys-
Like we'll ask a straight dude. We'll be like, yo, what do you think a big dick is? Like, is your dick average or big or what? So the first question is, what size of dick do you consider big? Like at what point? Like 6 inches, 7 inches? Like what do you consider? When does that turn around from average dick or small dick to big dick?
Okay, my first concern is, as a guy, I don't care about any of that shit, dog.
No. It's not that you
No.
care. It's just part of the fucking interview.
Oh, but that's a gay ass interview.
No. But it's not
Whoa,
though, because
it's
you
not.
have a penis.
Yeah, you have a penis, don't you?
So like, I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example.
So you want
Think
me
of it. No.
You want
Just
me to
forget the
measure and tell
penis.
you?
Forget the
Sure,
penis. No. Forget the penis. Let me just
Okay.
let me ask you the same question, but not with the penis. What size? Yo, what are you burning over there?
Incense, bro.
Stop, man. Listen, what size in height do you consider tall?
There you go.
Oh,
Like it's the same question. Do you understand how it's the same question, but it's like
6'5", bro.
6'5". Okay, so not 6'5", but 6'5". 6'5".
So
Bro,
an equivalent
so now-
penis, that
okay,
would be
so
like
now you're being
8
racist.
inch.
You're mocking my accent.
8
What do you
inch
mean
cock.
racist? We're the same race basically. You guys are more down south. You got a better tan. What the fuck are you talking about? We're the same jihadi motherfuckers, bro. We all blow up buildings. You know what I mean?
No, bro. That's racist, bro.
It's not. We're the same race.
Bro,
Unless
don't
your
blow up
unless your race is the ceiling, we're the same race.
bro. See, you're the type of people who try to please the white community, bro, by saying these things. They'll never accept you, bro. You're brown, bro.
I'm not trying to get accepted by them.
Burn! I caught you slipping, dog.
That's
How?
not the
Slip it
same.
up.
That's
Now,
definitely
let me
not the
teach you
same.
boys a lesson.
That's not the same.
That's not even close to being the same.
Not even
Okay,
close.
I'm explaining you.
You just
Bro, I'm
ratted
just
on your
high
homie.
drunk,
That's
bro.
what happened.
Bro, I'm high drunk, bro.
you gave
Have
him
you
2
ever
to
been high
5.
drunk? Have you ever been high drunk?
High drunk?
Mm-hmm.
High and drunk? Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yes, so that's why I'm like a bit phased, bro.
Oh, okay, okay.
A bit phased,
got-
bro.
Yeah, bro. English is not.
Not. No. You go on periods of speaking very fluently. Like I could, if you just talk like that, I wouldn't be able to tell. And then certain words,
It slips in.
it slips in.
It slips in.
Hello, and then it's just like, oh shit, you are Pakistani.
Bro, again, you're now funning me, bro.
I'm not funning you. That's not. I'm making fun of you. Different story, right? Funning you is
Now,
like
gentlemen,
sexual
now,
almost.
gentlemen,
Funning you. Funning you could be like predatory
Bro.
almost.
Bro, you two guys like running a podcast, that's cool and shit, but like you can't even tell that I'm trolling you guys, bro. I know.
No,
how to
we know
say
you're
it.
trolling.
Okay,
We
listen.
know you're
I know how to
trolling.
say it, bro.
Anybody
That's
points the
funny,
camera
and
at the
that's the funny,
ceiling,
bro.
we know they're trolling. Like, that's just how it is. We've done enough of these at this point. Like, this isn't our first rodeo.
No, bro. The thing is that we're from a country, bro, where people assume no one can speak English, bro. Where I'm from, all my friends and all the people I know, they all do. So we can still speak fluently, right? Like I spoke like this before I fucking came here, bro.
When did you come to Canada?
Take a guess, bro. Since you guys can guess my location, my
No, we can't
site,
guess your
everything.
location. We could just run your fucking IP. That's all we do. It's very simple.
We can't run your fucking immigration records.
No, we
you gotta
can't.
tell us that.
Like I'll know where you live. Like
You're scaring. Now you're scaring, bro. Brown people get scared by these things, bro.
it's
Don't
okay.
say
You could
this.
be a little fear is good.
Listen, bro, you're brown, but you're not the kind of brown that comes here illegally, so you're okay. Like,
Bro,
I'm the kind of brown
of
that
all-
comes here illegally,
first of
all right? I'm the kind of brown
of
that
all-
will fucking do your gardening, fucking clean your washroom, and then jump over the border when I have to go home. You know what I mean?
Bro, is it true that I met this basically Italian white guy in
White.
restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he said me, remember one thing, young man. There is one saying from like 100 years ago. White is might, brown is clown, and black is whack. He forgot Chinese people, but I think he meant brown. Is that a true statement?
It could be, depending on how you look at it.
White is might, that is true. White supremacy, white, like if you see on news and media, they do shit without masks, bro. Because they can do it, bro. Blacks and browns have to wear masks while robbery and like anything bad. Because they can get caught and jailed for long. Whites can bail out money, I don't know what all.
I don't know what kind of
Anyway.
logic you're using
Bro,
here,
you're losing us.
but man,
You're-
I'm falling asleep.
You're losing
here.
us, dog.
Listen, brother.
You're
All
losing
the
us.
best. I hope you get your arranged marriage so you can stop thinking about bullshit like this and just
I'm-
fuck
how
some
I'm
Indian
losing,
chick and like be good. But all I want to remind you is that India and Pakistan used to be the same, but Gandhi gave India to his fucking son and gave Pakistan
Bro,
to his son's
Gandhi-
friend.
Gandhi was Gandu, bro. That's what it was, bro.
All right, bro.
Jesus
Guy got a
Christ.
fucking fade and now he's just fucking ball sacked up
Yo, he
in
got
the face.
lined the fuck up. Look at that.
Yeah.
He got lined up.
He's got a black head on his lips, but
DJ
it's all
Khaled
good,
over there,
G.
buddy. Yo, just give me a DJ Khaled line, please. We got to use it for the fucking gram.
We the best.
Yeah, come on. Hit
Come on,
it.
give us
Come
a
on.
Hey,
Come on.
you guys are messed up, bro. You guys are messed up. You Canadians.
You got to say it
bro.
one time, dog. Come on.
You're in Canada too, bro. We're immigrants
I live
just
in
like
Canada.
you.
I'm just a visitor, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But why are you visiting if you don't like Canada?
No, I love Canada, bro. I love hockey, bro. We lost today, bro.
Oh, this guy's watching. Oh, Leafs? Yeah, Leafs fucked up.
Yo, where are you visiting
Yo, bro,
from?
they had a good chance to win. Now we have no chance. No chance
It's
at
okay. You
all.
guys do the reverse sweep. Don't worry.
No, I don't think so. They gotta win 4 games.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
one-
Reverse sweep, dog.
There's never gonna
That's
happen.
what it
No,
is.
it's not gonna work.
I don't think that's ever happened.
No,
It's
it
never
has.
happened.
It has in hockey.
In hockey, it
Yeah,
has.
3-1.
Jesus,
But only I think
We'll
like
see what happens.
actually the last time it happened was against the Leafs.
damn.
They were up 3-1
Why is your buddy wearing sunglasses?
because
It's
he's
nighttime here, bro.
mysterious, man.
Yeah, but it's daytime here.
True,
Where?
actually.
West Coast.
Yo, shut up. No.
I swear to God, we're in the West Coast.
Yeah, for real,
no,
dog.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
what do you
dude.
mean?
It's still
West
light out
Coast?
here.
What time is it over there?
It's fucking
It's
7, dog.
Fucking 7.
Yeah, it's still light out.
No, but you're inside. Why do you need sunglasses inside?
My future's bright. My future's
You're
bright.
messed up, brother.
Listen, where are you
guys
from? Where are you from?
Originally,
Yeah.
Well, where are you from? Where are you visiting from?
no,
no,
that-
I was kidding, bro. I live here.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. But like, what's your ethnicity?
My background, I'm from Afghanistan.
Oh, Khubi.
خوبی؟
خسته نباشی.
مرسی. حال شما خوبه؟
قربانت پسر.
ایرانی هستی؟
آره تبریزی.
تبریزی. خیلی خوب.
چه خبر؟
خیراتیست.
Shit, dude. But he's
Yeah,
legit.
This guy's like, what
I'm
the
like,
hell is going-
This guy's
this is
just chilling.
when I speak Spanish to some guys on Omegle, and you're just like there watching. I just had the
So
same experience.
Hector, what does it sound like?
It honestly to me it just sounds like Arabic.
Really?
Yeah, that's honestly because I can't tell the difference between Farsi, Arabic, and like all the. Honestly, like it's all very similar to me.
See, the thing that we don't have in Farsi, and he speaks a different kind of dialect than I speak.
Yeah,
Is we don't have like Rain and Zain and this kind of shit that
Right.
Arabic people do. Like they have all these like apostrophe lettering that they have a lot of like weird, complicated sounds that we don't have.
is it more of a traditional Arabic then, or why is it different that way?
Well, Arabic is Arabic. Like Lebanese or Moroccan or whatever, they
Yeah,
all
yeah.
speak Arabic, just different dialects. Same way me and this guy speak Farsi. We just spoke Farsi,
Right.
but it's just different dialects of Farsi. That's what it is.
Yeah, but these guys, they speak the French edition.
Oh.
French edition of
The
Farsi.
French edition.
Everything is like long. Ubi.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
speak-
yeah, yeah.
We speak,
Yeah.
we speak the real Farsi.
No, these
Old.
guys, you know what they speak like? They speak like if a book can speak, that's how they would speak.
That's like
Everything is super formal.
That's like German versus like Swiss German, and then you got the fucking
Yeah.
yeah. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
We speak like we're from like the streets.
Yeah, I got
They
you.
speak like they all like master's degrees from literature. Like it's a totally different fucking
That's
kind of
hilarious.
like they everything because you know in Korean there's like honorifics.
Sure.
So like when you meet somebody you don't know
Oh
or
yeah,
somebody's
yeah, yeah.
older, there's
You have same thing in Spanish.
honorifics.
Yep.
Everything they say is like honorifics. Everything. Like when we say something like hubi is like they don't even say hubi. They say like what do you say like when you say like how's it going?
Chaturasti.
Chator hasti. Chator hasti.
That already sounds fucking like super formal in a good way.
No.
It
No,
is,
that's
but
what
it
I said.
isn't.
They speak the Persian, but in French edition.
That's so funny.
Too much
Yeah, bro.
sauce. Too much sauce. Everything bread and sauce.
Yeah, bro, we got mad sauce.
That's hilarious.
That's why I always say you might get lost in the sauce. Never get
That's
lost
it.
in the sauce. And that's what it is, right?
Yeah,
if you,
yeah.
if you just focus on getting white beamers and shit and your credit cards are maxed out, you got lost in the sauce, kid.
you went too
You got
far.
lost in the
Went in way
sauce.
too deep.
You got lost in the
That's
sauce.
it.
Give us a piece of advice that you'd wanna hear as a younger self.
I wish I wasn't. I wish I went to the United States, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Interesting one.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
why? Because my cousins and me at the same time. He went to California.
Oh shit.
I came
yes.
here.
Mm.
So what happened? No, the weather is not the problem. It's just over there. I think it's way better jobs. You know,
Opportunity.
the
yeah.
amount of education.
There's more
yeah,
opportunity
the amount
there.
of education
That's
we
for
went
sure.
through. If I would have been done it there, probably I would have been make way more money, bro.
Well, that and you got to look at the downside. It's like more like okay, imagine in Toronto you can go anywhere. In Vancouver you can go anywhere. You're not worried as a man where you're gonna go. Like I'm never concerned. When I was living in like LA and Anaheim or like San Diego and stuff, bro, there's some places like I've said this many times. Me and my buddy and like our girlfriends, we drove by Compton. People came up to us and like, "Yo, don't go here. Like, go
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
left and get the fuck out of here, because you're gonna get shot." That's the difference, right? And like, I don't know if I'm okay with that because if you go to like any coast, you're gonna have those cities. Like,
Yeah, it's
you're not
true.
gonna go through
It's true.
Atlanta and not go to like the dangerous parts.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So there is more opportunity because it's 10 times the population.
But with that.
But with
risks.
that comes risks of
Yeah.
like corrupt police,
Yeah. Yeah.
fucked up shit. But it is cheaper. Like, bro, I was paying for 1 month. I was paying like $80 for food.
Oh wow.
But that was back a while ago. Then no?
Not even that long ago, like 9 years ago.
Sky
But
Hoover.
don't bite your lips like that, bro. It's super gay.
Maybe he is gay.
Don't-
No, I need it for my lip.
And yo, don't ever bite your lips like
Don't
that.
you
Look
Business
at
dry,
ever.
that.
business dry,
Bro,
business dry.
especially with that space between your fucking mustache, don't ever bite your lips like that.
Man,
That's like a fucking arrow, like insert in my mouth, bro. And when you bite your lips, it's like, Bismillah, bro. I hope, I pray for your future, son, because your mom didn't pop you out for you to be sucking dick.
Jesus.
nah, bro.
All right, you take that and you run with it. All right, you take that advice and you fucking run with it. His name? Eddie Marriage. Hey,
You guys
Eddie.
guys like who the fuck? are
Eddie,
you
how is
talking about?
software engineering and playing basketball with 14-year-old kids, buddy? This kid's so confused. He's like, what the fuck?
I am so confused on what is happening
He's
right
like,
now.
what the
Who are you
fuck are you talking about,
Who are you
bro?
talking about?
No, because not even that. It's the camera switches like that. Like
Yeah,
that.
I know,
That
I
trips
know.
me out
Yeah,
too.
yeah, fair.
Hold on. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Dude, your cheekbones say 14, but that beard says 19. I can't really tell.
I look better in person. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what
I feel
she
like we
said.
all do.
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
Like we all do.
No,
actually,
no,
wait. Sometimes,
that's bullshit.
depending
Listen
on
to
the
me.
camera,
Almost for 99% of the female population, that is false, sir. Because that's
Okay,
why the
that's
stereotype
just,
came up.
That's just catfish. That's not really looking better in person. That's just catfish.
What do you mean?
Come
That's
on.
the same. I'm confused.
Hmm.
How's that any different?
I think what he's saying is when you see that, that's girls catfishing you. But what you're saying is that that's just across the board for all females.
But it is.
That I know. That's what I'm trying to explain. You guys are talking about two different things. So he's talking about that only happens for
I agree.
catfishing.
Tell him I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. But
All right, good. All right, guys.
You guys-
And we're done.
Don't nuke this kid's house.
He's good. He's good. He's one of
Yeah.
he's a good one. We're good.
Yeah, we're
he's
good.
a good one.
So, you ever get somebody pregnant or no?
What the fuck?
No, thank God.
Not
Knock
yet.
on wood.
Not yet.
You
Pull
can't.
out game real or your nuts don't work. Regardless, it's a blessing. Regardless,
What do you
it's a blessing.
what do you prefer actually?
What?
You got to prefer the
What?
pull-out game is strong.
Of course.
Can't be
Okay,
preferring that your balls
it
don't work.
depends.
Listen, if you're a non-functional bull, you're nothing, sir. If there's
Yeah, that's
no
fucked up, dog.
listen,
That's fucked up.
listen to me right now, okay? If your girl doesn't fear a fucking child coming out of you, you're not the real man, son. I'm gonna go out there and say that.
Damn, bro, it can't even be put out to pasture.
No, because you got no power, son.
dude.
Bro, you could be the biggest motherfucker ever. You could be 7 foot and look like a Mr. Olympia. Like 800 pounds, whatever, with a 25-inch cock.
Dude, you're describing like some
Can
fucking
I ask
attack
why do
on.
you have glasses on inside?
That's
If
the
you're not
second
busting, if you are not functional with your nuts, you are nothing,
That's
sir.
the second time that's come up.
Listen, my future's too bright.
There you go.
There you go. Join
Oh
us.
shit.
Mine is too.
Exactly. Join us, son. My homie here, he already knows his future, bro.
I gotta admit, it looks a bit weird.
What's wrong with the game, bro?
I think it's different when you start off with the glasses than when you put them on afterwards when you're inside. Like when
See,
you,
Yeah.
But there's a listen to me.
because
There's
maybe you
there's
could
a
say that
hidden-
you could say you're blind, right? And you'd be like, I'm a blind YouTuber.
yeah.
And then it's like, okay, that's legit.
All right, I'm a blind YouTuber, bro. I'm a blind
I'm
YouTuber.
not YouTuber.
How does fucking who's that Ray Charles do it?
Yeah,
Like,
Ray
just-
Charles. No, but you got to be singing and shit when you do that.
Nah, I just be fucking
You just
regularly
bob.
talking, just bob in my head.
Jesus.
Give us a piece of advice you'd give yourself when you were 12.
When I was 12, everything happens for a reason.
Okay, something better than that. Man.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Some
Okay.
some dirty trash
Some-
girl
some
pull that
real
out of her
shit.
ass.
some
would
real
say-
shit, man.
That's a Tuesday
Some
night
real
coat,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, come on.
Give us a Friday
real
night
shit.
coat.
Okay, guys. If we're really gonna get deep,
Mm.
I got you. So, when I was a little kid, my dad used to tell me, always look to the future. Always look, to the future. Always make moves. Never go backwards.
Mm.
Right? Because when you're going backwards, that's how you're going wrong. Right? So you never want to take back steps in your life. Right?
Mm.
But it's okay because that's our mistakes and that's the way we learn. But what I'm getting at is basically it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them.
So there you go. That's some real shit. That's what we wanted to hear.
All right, I'll give that a 7
Yeah,
out of 10.
I want to give that. Yeah, there you go. I could tell. I
7
could
out
tell
of
that
10.
was much better.
It was still cliched. It was still
A little,
cliched.
a little bit at the end. At
But
the end.
of
course,
At the
Of
end.
course,
At
I'm
the
not
end.
gonna have like a nice story.
The
written
beginning was
for
good
you
though.
guys.
The beginning was good. Like if someone
That's
ever
how-
asks
that's
you
how I
that,
bring you in. I relate.
if someone ever asks you that again, you give them that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something I told Hector like fucking months ago, right? And it's not cliched, but it's also very true. As long as she likes you, you got a big
Oh.
dick. Once she doesn't like you, you got a small dick.
Oh,
That's your advice. Oh yeah, that was your advice.
That's my 2 cents to it, bro.
All right.
You
a
give
lot
me
of younger
yours.
kids won't get that though.
That's
Huh?
true.
But it's not
lot
for
of young
little
kids
kids.
won't-
No, but yo, listen, if I was 11 or 12 and you told me that shit, I'd probably get it.
Would you?
Think about it. a big dick.
When
It's
I
like,
was 12, I was playing on my PSP.
Yeah, dog. When I was 12, I was not thinking about banging
I
bitches.
was focused on catching the next best Pokemon.
no, bro. I was looking at my social studies teacher, and I'm like, yo, it's a wrap
Shut
for this
the
bitch.
fuck
I
up.
was like, yo, it's a wrap.
This
for
guy
this
doesn't.
bitch.
This guy has like 2 hairs on his fucking pube, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm banging bitches."
no. Let me tell you a story about pube hair.
What? You were born with bush?
Listen
Get
to
the
me.
fuck
My
outta
dad,
here, man.
my dad is an
Get
ape.
the fuck
My
outta
dad
here.
is a fucking ape.
I can relate. I can relate.
So he always had 2 razors, right? He always had 2 razors, and I'd always ask him like, "Why you got 2 razors?" He's like, "Yo, when you get to the age where you need to know, I'll tell you why I got 2 razors."
Jesus Christ.
So one razor was like awfully always full of hair, and one razor was just like regular.
fucking hell.
So I took the regular one because I had pubes coming out. I had a full bush at like 11.
You took the regular one and used it on your pubes?
I used it because I didn't know what it meant, right? I didn't know what he used it for. And then I told my dad after he came out of the shower because I was too scared to tell him before. And he
Jesus.
beat the fuck out of me. He's like, yo, I used that on my face. And then I realized what the 2 razors were for. One was for his balls and one was for his face.
Is that why you have 2 razors in your washroom?
fucking rights,
All
bro?
right. Okay.
You know, my
Nah,
father
similar-
wasn't the best guy
similar
around,
story.
but I picked up after him in certain traits.
What was that, kid?
It was I have a similar story, but it was with a toothbrush. I remember, yeah, it was so sad.
This guy was cleaning
He
his
actually-
ass.
No. So
Oh.
my dad, you have a toothbrush to
Sure.
brush your teeth,
Yeah.
right?
Or your ass.
But I like to keep my shoes clean.
Oh.
So I said,
I've done
said,
this.
Dad, this is me when I was little, and I used to just clean my Crocs. I used to like just keep my shoes
Mhm,
clean. But he's like, oh yeah, so I just go, cause I never been. I don't usually go to his house,
Yeah, right.
right? So I don't know which is his brush, which are the new ones, and which one he usually gets me for the weekend that I'm coming over, right?
Fuck, dude.
I grab his toothbrush. I start washing all my shoes with it. I put it back.
How considerate.
and we always brush our teeth at nighttime, right? And he always does it with me.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
this is me when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
So I remember us brushing, and I started laughing. I'm like, Dad, you're dumb. I used that to clean my shoes. He said, what? And obviously my dad's Jamaican and Cuban, so he also beat the shit out of me too.
Shit.
Oh man.
Beat your ass with
I
the
never
toothbrush,
mixed
probably.
Shit.
Fuck, dude.
Bro. Listen, Jamaican, and so what's the other half? What's your mom? She's white or what?
No, Cuban.
She's
She's
Cuban?
fully Cuban. My mom's fully Cuban.
Let me give
my
you some
dad's
advice on how to deal with acne, all right? The reddishness.
white. Yeah.
Go get a tan.
Well, that helps, actually.
Go get a tan all the time. Like, just all the time, get a nice tan, put moisturizer on, and if you get aged skin, make sure you make enough money where you can get PRP when you're like 30. Then you're solid.
Oh, I'm gonna be a firefighter.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make me enough money, though.
Wait, if he's in a big city, he might. Big city, he might.
Even then.
Yeah, I know, he's fine.
Big city,
You're fine.
it's like buck
Listen,
20.
this is what I'm going to do for my future, so I can
All right.
retire
What you
by
got?
like 34.
Hit it with us.
I'm gonna be a firefighter.
All right.
Which I work 2 days a week or 3, right? 48 to 72 hours,
Sure.
right? Then that means I have the rest of the week off, which is money. Correct. Time is money,
Time is money.
right?
Don't say it
So-
like that, though.
Say money is time?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So money is time, so that is a lot of time wasted. So I'm thinking to myself, how can I occupy myself, right?
Mhm.
To make the most out of my life
Mm.
or the beginning, right? To set myself. So I'm gonna get my health degree.
The fuck is a
Right?
health
Is it-
degree?
Health sciences
So
degree,
I
man?
could be
Get a
health
software
degree is
degree,
more
son.
into kinesiology, which is more into the
Mm.
body, which is I could be a personal trainer, I could be a gym teacher, I can own my own gym. Like I can do a lot with a health degree. Health degree is
Okay.
nice,
Tastes
Okay.
like ass, dude.
and it's easy. It's easy. It's a college course,
Okay.
right?
Keep
So
going.
I'm gonna
With
get
you.
that. That's another year. So
All
right
right.
now I have 2 years occupied in school, right?
Okay.
After that, I'm gonna get my real estate license. Boom.
Okay.
Those are the 2 things I'm gonna have.
Okay.
I'm also gonna be a personal trainer.
Okay. Let me
So-
let me give you some advice as somebody who's basically done everything you're saying and more because
Please tell
differently. One, personal trainer is kind of like real estate. It's not accurate paychecks. It's not the same paychecks. You might go on 3 months not having a single fucking person to train. Okay. 2, realtor. You're getting to realtor in a very saturated timeline. So if you got in at '08 when the crash happened and the shit was cheap and people were buying and shit, sure, that would work. But again, if you get with a good firm, you're going to be so busy with realtor that being a personal trainer or a health fucking science major is going to do nothing for you. Secondly, being a personal trainer, you don't have to go to kinesiology. Like, you can just go get a fucking certification.
No, yeah, you can. You
And
can.
like,
You really
what
can,
do you
but
think?
what
Hold
looks
on,
better?
hold on. What do you think good money is? Like, how much money do you think if you get in 1 year? What do you think, in your consideration from your experience? What do you think good money is if you attach that to a salary?
Okay, me as a student, 18-year-old, right, and 2023.
Yeah.
What's good money? In a year.
Yeah.
Okay, a year, a lot could change. Like, I moved this year.
Give us a number,
you know.
G. Don't give us emotions. Give us a fucking
Okay,
number.
okay.
What do you think it is?
I'll say for me right now,
Yeah.
500K would be good.
Okay. No way you're gonna hit that. Probably not in the first 10 years of your fucking life. That's why I'm
Okay.
saying it's bad
Okay.
to think like this. Not because I'm trying to shit on you or anything, but the percentage of the population that hit that have also are rarities and other milestones. So, like, imagine the person who hits 500K in salary throughout their life, they're a rarity. For example, if they look among their friends when they're 10, 12, 16, 20, they're rare. When you look at your friends, are you hustling better than all of your friends? If you are,
I guess I feel like we're the same.
then you're gonna have to see what your friends are gonna make, because you're gonna make a similar amount of money in your friends group.
It's a numbers thing, right? We're talking like
That's 30K
probability
then.
and odds. So I'll give you some real figures. Someone who's making you can look this up later on. Like, you can call bullshit on us, whatever. Someone who's making 500K a year in Canada, you are 0.01% of the population.
Especially if you're saying that you're gonna retire at 34.
Well, no, forget about the retirement, but just
34
just making that much money, because it actually doesn't differentiate. I'm not even talking about age. I'm just talking straight up everybody in Canada. You're looking at 0.01%
Close to,
of
yeah.
people are making 500K.
Yeah.
Now,
That's very little.
I'm not saying that
Very
you
little.
can't do it, but just ask yourself, am I a 0.01% of the population in what I do in life? Like, do I consider myself to be amongst that class of people? And if you are, and you think you are, okay, fine, fair enough. But if you're not, and you're like, okay, I'm definitely not, what are you doing to actually get towards that? If you're doing similar things that people in the 10% or 20 or 30% of the population are doing,
I will not come close.
then that's, yeah, right? Then it's like, you have to be,
Exactly.
like my friend said, a really, like, statistical anomaly to be doing
Yeah.
that, right? Like, imagine if you're doing something that everybody else is doing, you're like, how much better would you have to be at that to get to that 0.1 or 0.01% of salary?
And a lot
So
of
consider that, right?
Sales and everything really comes down to the person's personality, right?
Listen,
the
bro,
person's,
you don't
like,
have to
dedication.
listen. Me and this guy, I've done like 50 jobs.
Yeah,
from-
he's done legit a lot. I have not. But
I've
he
done
has.
so many jobs. I've had so many failures. I just don't have that quit in me where I just quit. I'm like, oh man, I'm depressed. It's like, I don't have that. I'm like a workaholic. Right now, I'm probably
Exactly.
working like
I'm not-
70, 80 hours. But hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. If you want to be like a 0.1%, this is not me trying to sell you an audiobook. I'm going to tell you right now. You're going to have to do the 0.1% of work that people aren't willing to do.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. It's like people are like, man, I'm going to make a fashion model. I'm going to go thing. And then it's like, how many hours a week do you think you're going to be working like that?
Or the other way too is,
And they'd be like, I'd be working 20 hours remotely. It's like, bitch, you ain't doing that shit. Because the people, if you line up all these cats that are making 0.1% type money, they're doing 0.1% hours. And what I mean is they're pulling like 100-hour weeks.
I know. I looked at what's his name, Elon Musk, because people saw him getting stronger and big. Like, his build was getting bigger, and they asked him, "How do you fit working out into your life?" Right? And he was talking about how he wakes up at like 5 a.m. because he works out right before he goes to work. Then he's on call for like most of the day. Then he has meetings. Then boom, 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 boom. And I'm really thinking to myself, it's like, wow. To really set yourself up there and to really, like you said, be one of the 0.01%,
0.01% of people, yeah.
right? You really have to really bust your ass. Like,
And it's not only
to-
just that, because now you have to consider, and it gets really actually, once you actually start thinking about this logically, and that's where I come in, because this is usually how I break things down, it gets kind of fucked up. Because you think about yourself, how many people are busting their ass? It's actually surprising just how many people do bust their ass at what they're trying to do. And yet, amongst those people, very few of them manage to break through into that 0.01 or even higher percent of people in Canada. Even we're not talking about the States. So a lot of things need to go right in order for this to happen. And it's stuff like you got to be lucky. Sometimes you got to be in the right place at the right time. You got to be connected to the right people.
Exactly.
And a lot of that is
Exactly.
timing. So
Literally,
there's so many
Yeah,
things that
go-
need to go right in order for this to work. And we're not trying to like shit on you and be like, yo, fuck it, you're never going to make it.
I love knowledge.
That's not what
Hey,
this
keep
is, right?
talking. I'll
But-
take it all. I'll take
But
it all.
it's good to consider these things whenever you have these aspirations and be like, okay, these are definitely goals that I have for myself, but how realistic is it for me to actually get there amongst where I am in life? Like, am I connected to the right people? Am I even living in the right part of the world for this to happen? Am I skilled enough in what I'm interested in for me to break through and prove myself amongst everybody else who's doing it, right? So my boy mentioned like remote work. Okay, fine. You know, people will do remote work for various things. Imagine you're a programmer. How good of a programmer do you need to be, and how well connected do you need to be in those circles to properly break through and start making some cash that's greatly exceeding the people that are also in your industry? Once you think about it that way, and you're like, you do like the numbers thing, you're like, fuck, this is not as clear cut as a lot of people tell you that it is, right? So
For sure,
you'll see
for
this shit everywhere. Social media, your friends will talk about it. You'll have friends that'll talk mad game, and you're like, bro, how probable is this? Not to say that your friend's lying or whoever you're hanging out with.
Why'd you point at me when I said that shit? You know,
No, because I say
you know I'm valid.
No, because
You know I'm valid.
I'm sorry.
I've proven myself
not
over
what
the
I
last
meant to
12
do.
years.
That's not what I meant.
Over and over again.
you
And this is the
have-
thanks I get?
You happen to be the only
Damn,
friend.
man.
You're the only friend in the room, so I can't point to like friends when I say
Damn.
friends. You're the only guy.
Jesus.
Right?
No
But-
loyalty in this bitch.
But just consider that when you see all this shit, right? When you see all of it, you
Yeah.
get bombarded by like fucking social media, man. Everywhere, there's like all these fucking
I
get
know,
rich quick
every
schemes and
little thing
all
I
these
see-
ideas. You're like, okay, like just have that voice in your head that goes, okay, how realistic is this?
yeah.
Yeah.
If it is,
Each
cool.
I've had in like the past 2 weeks, all like I went to 2 trips
Mm.
in the past 2 weeks. I've been to Georgian Bay and Muskoka on an island
Mhm.
for some camp that needed volunteer work.
Nice.
But it was commercial demolition, right? From this guy that was like the head.
Right.
I went to make connections. I went to go volunteer and to talk.
Mm.
What did I got? What did I get? I got a nice job now.
Mhm.
Being an 18-year-old student. So now I'll say in about, I think every month I'll make around, I think, $4,000,
Mhm.
right?
pretty good.
Working.
That is pretty decent for 18.
Yeah,
That's really
for
solid.
Now, is
working,
this
I think-
before tax or after tax?
Before, obviously,
I'm
man. Come
guessing
on, it's not-
before,
it's-
right?
Yeah,
It's
and
before.
I don't
It's
and I
before.
don't really get taxed because my taxes are like $7 off a check, $8. It's nice.
Why?
Like,
Why is
It's
that?
at the beginning, right? Because you're not making shit. Like, the same thing happened to me back when I used to, like my first few jobs,
Oh,
because you're not declaring as much, so you get less taken away essentially.
okay.
Yeah.
So let me
Yeah.
tell
Especially,
you one
it
thing.
works out really, really well. This is a temp job, right? Like, how long is this thing for?
No, it's as long because also another good connection which I got with this guy is that my mom got also a lot of business. My mom has a cleaning company, right?
Okay.
That she started, I think, like half a year ago, and now she's paying our rent with it, right? Or she's paying our new mortgage. We moved into a new house. She got another 318 houses.
Bro, Latinos and cleaning Name me a better
yeah.
fucking combo.
My-
I'm just saying.
Latinas
my
I'm
mom-
just
lawn.
saying.
my mom-
I'm just saying.
Latinas
mom-
and lawn,
Exactly.
Latinas and burrito
Exactly.
shops.
I'm just
My
saying,
mom
bro.
has-
Hit it up.
My mom has 3 jobs. My
just
mom
telling
does
you.
translations.
Yeah.
My mom's also a paralegal, right?
Mm.
She's also like a little bit of a personal trainer on the side, like
Mhm.
right? And then she has her cleaning business, which now with this commercial demolition guy, he gives the condos,
Yeah,
apartments,
nice.
whatever. Yo, she just on those 318 houses that need to be cleaned, I think every 2 months is crazy. She's gonna make, I think, depending on where they are, because I don't know where they are. So like she costs them travel,
Mhm.
right? Travel fee,
Yeah,
How
it's
many
a
cleaners-
business.
The whole-
She
yeah,
has,
yeah, it's- yeah.
We know about this.
right?
Yeah.
So my mom literally is on the phone. She'll send 2 cleaners that way, 2 cleaners that way.
Yeah,
2
she's
cleaners that way,
dispatching.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
right? So to see how fast you can really pick up a business with good connections
Mhm.
amazed me.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of it too is, and this is something that your mom will have, probably more than us, definitely more than you, is, although maybe not as much as this guy, he's pretty good with it, recognizing these opportunities, recognizing these moments, because until you look back on your life and you kind of do a kind of like an audit of your life moments, you won't really know just how many opportunities went by and you didn't realize that they were opportunities.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
tough, because if you knew there were opportunities in the moment, you probably would have taken
I would
it,
have taken
right?
it. Yeah.
But if you didn't and you didn't know about him, it's hard to have those moments. Some people, like I said, my boy over here is really good with that. He's really good at recognizing patterns, opportunities, and those kind of things. But there's a lot of people that it's like, imagine all those things that you might have gone past and you just never seized the opportunity because you didn't even know it was one. Those are the other ones kind of play into this whole thing of you might be skilled in something, but if you're not skilled in recognizing when it's your opportunity to go to the next step, you might be missing out on that. And that's something that
Exactly.
you won't have to the degree that your mom does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I
Not
gotta
yet.
tell you is before you make these goals and these timelines, I used to do this shit too. Like
Yeah, I do that. Doesn't
Yeah.
it stress you out?
no. Because
No?
eventually you get to a point where nothing really stresses you out and you're just kind of like, fuck it. But I'll tell you this. I don't know if it's human nature or it's being young or like this new generation or what the case may be. It might be because you're 18 or whatever. But the number one problem I see with people making goals is that they make the end product the goal, but they don't make the journey the goal. So most people are average. And why are they average? Because they don't actually have a passion for what they do. So they just do it like moderately. They do a very satisfactory job in total
Yeah.
because that's how most people don't progress. If you find something that you actually like, well, that's a blessing. Some people never find that shit. The other thing is like, instead of being like, I want to make 500K, because what you sound like is a girl from some podcast that's Red Pill, and she's like, I want a man who makes $10 million with that 6'8", blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, but do the math. Because if you do the math, what you'll realize is like 0.5% of the population work like 70-hour weeks. Are you willing to work 70-hour weeks to get 0.7% of the population salary? Right?
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking idea behind it, is like, if you do the math, you'll realize what you're actually comfortable with, because you're comfortable with the salary, which is the end point, how much money you can get.
Yeah.
But
Funny
are you
story.
willing to
Yeah.
fucking put in like 14-hour days, 16-hour days? It's like when you wake up at 6, you're at work at 6, and then you work till 10. I have done it, but it's depressing. Most people don't want to do that shit. That's why most people
Yeah.
don't make that kind of money.
Yeah. No, I could agree. I for sure agree with you on that. But it's kind of funny. When I was a kid, I used to just out of boredom, I used to go to house, you know, hey, can I cut your lawn for $5? Right?
Hector,
And
did you do
even
this?
No.
You never did
Even
this?
as-
No.
even like I used to try to sell Pokemon cards. I used to try to flip them. Like I was always trying to make some kind of money.
These are actually
Right?
good signs, because not everyone has. I never had that. I never had that.
Even now, obviously,
me.
I cost more. But even when I was younger, even because like, we live in Canada.
Mm.
You gotta
I did.
a lot of
you
a lot of
Only you and me
a
know
lot
about
of
that.
good company, a lot of rich people, or a lot of, let's say, like high class or high middle class
Mm.
are service companies,
Yes and no.
right?
Sure, let's go with it.
Because really think about it. People need their lawn, like their lawn mowed. People need their driveway clean for the snow in the winter. So there's always demand
Yeah.
and lots of it. Because there's also a lot of people in Toronto. There's a lot. So this is where that gets the problem. Because like the people that are smart or that do put in the hours, right now there's a lot of competition with
Mhm.
like the companies and stuff,
Yeah.
which is like it's really fucked. And that's how good ideas, people really need to like come up with them first, right? Because let's say this new idea I found, some people literally give money to people to clean barbecues.
Well, yeah, I mean any
you
kind of
believe that?
cleaning business,
His,
but this
he's
is
not wrong. He's looking. I know why you're kind of skeptical.
This
He's looking at it from a kind of a smaller like,
Yeah,
focus. But what
yeah,
he's
yeah.
saying isn't wrong because
No,
the whole
it
idea
could be
of service
applied.
being big
Yeah.
is true. Because take it like bigger, something that we're more like
Yeah.
in. Imagine like fucking an HVAC business.
Yeah,
That's a service.
No,
You know what I mean? So
I
the
get what
idea
he's
is
saying.
the idea is sound.
Exactly.
The difference what you have that I think if I could give you advice, it'd be this: is that it's gonna be hard, extremely hard, because you're fucking 18. But
A lot of advice is hard.
it's
A lot of advice sounds
you're
unrealistic
thinking
to us.
like very small scale things that are like the problem with having a small scale business. Like I don't want to go into it because of some legal problems, but I've always done that shit, and I've always made like crazy money when I was young. Like starting when I was 15 to 17, 18, I was making like nuts money, and even like until 23, I was making nuts money. But what I can tell you is like there's just more problems, more issues with day-to-day small things like cleaning barbecues or cleaning businesses and stuff like that. So when you get a little bit older, you realize like, yes, there's money in a lot of different venues and different kind of categories of life, but do you want to get involved with that is the problem. Like I'm sure your mom's a
Yeah.
hustler, but me personally, I would never, even if I could make good money off of a cleaning business, I would not want a cleaning business because there's so many problems with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that you have to deal with are low class versus somebody who is high class. It has nothing to do with their money per se. It's that their ideas are high class. It's that their education, knowledge, and connections are high class. So they'll never come and start doing a cleaning business. What they'll do is like they'll do like some software firm or something like very high intellect business. A lot of like financial bankers is not something I can even explain to you because I barely understand it. Like these firms, these financial firms that own these big companies and hedge funds and stuff, like I don't really understand it completely through and through.
I watched,
but the
have you guys
business of it
watched,
is huge.
Yeah, have you guys watched the movie Wolf of Wall Street?
Of course.
Bro,
Come on.
please. Anything you say,
Okay.
let me remind you this. Anything you say, we've heard it 12 years ago. That's the problem.
I was just asking.
No, but that's it. This is what I
My
remind
boy's like,
myself.
of course.
This is
Oh,
what I remind myself.
You're not a big movie guy though.
No. But hold on. This is what I remind myself when I talk to like a real OG, like some dude who's like 45 and he's a millionaire. I'm like, this motherfucker's heard everything I gotta say. So when you talk to people, part of making connections is like understanding your audience. Your audience is different. So when you talk,
Something I didn't know.
when you're talking to your dad, you're not gonna
you.
talk to him like
Makes a lot of sense.
like
Makes
you're
a lot
talking
of
to your
sense.
friend, because you could say a lot of shit. You talk to your friend, but you can't say the same shit with your dad because one, it's a respect
You
thing,
already
and
know.
two,
Yeah.
it's like he doesn't give a fuck. Whatever you got to say. You ever remember like a memory where you were a kid and you were telling your mom or dad some shit, and your dad and mom were barely paying attention, and you're like, man,
I told my mom I gotta tell all my colleges. They didn't give a fuck.
yeah. You're like, man, I'm saying some fire shit right now. Why are they not paying attention? And then now you relapse that in your head as like, you know, late 20s, early 30s, and you're like, damn, I was saying some boring ass shit as a kid. I must have been annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's why they're not fucking paying attention because they don't go a fuck.
Well, you especially see it once you start to age, and then you have the same interactions with kids
Yeah.
at your age, and you're like, oh fuck.
Or
Yeah,
you're
it's
a
funny, I
witness
used to
of
get
it.
with my little
You're a
sister.
witness
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
There you go. There you go. That's a good
Exactly.
example. Like your little sister. That's a really great example.
Yeah.
I grew up taking care of my little sister, right? Because my dad wasn't in the picture.
Yeah.
So I grew up as kind of like her, like my family's
Male role
protector.
model.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
that'll age you quick. Actually, so it's having that already puts you
I've
ahead.
been through so like a lot.
That's
I've
a
been-
huge benefit. Being an older brother or an older sibling is. I've almost, without failure, I've almost never directly knew anybody that was an older brother that turned into a failure or older sister that turned into a failure.
True, actually.
I've actually never, like, I've heard of people that are like older brothers or older sisters, they fucked up, but I've never actually met anybody that did that because part of whether you're a good older brother or sister or not, there's some almost you inherit these responsibilities that turn you
Exactly. That
into
you
a
have to
totally
take-
different person.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get in trouble. So growing up, if you have this whole responsibility on your fucking neck and that goes above what you want to do, well, you're already trained for adult life almost because 90% of it being an adult is doing shit you don't want to fucking do, especially as a man.
My
There's-
mentality is like it is what it is, right? Like when I
Walking cliche, son.
He's got all of them loaded though. He's got them all in the clip, man. He's got.
Bro, it's there, but
Like-
I like it, but it's like it's still.
Although
it's
that-
still-
the last one's not
it's
bad,
a-
'cause
it's a walking commercial.
I still
bro.
use that one,
It's
man.
a walking TikTok.
Don't
Like,
you still use that one?
what?
It is what it is. You still use it. Fucking Holloway
Not like
uses it.
this though. Like I don't like inherit my life into life meaning into it is what it is. My mentality is
Yeah,
what
you
it
did.
is.
Yeah, you did.
Nah,
Last week you
not
did.
like this.
This.
Not like this. I'm not hating on you, man. I'm not hating on you.
I know
What you
know,
gotta
I know
understand is
probably
you're
find it cheesy.
18.
If I saw an 18-year-old and I was probably like, in my like 30s, I would probably think like, shit, this kid probably stupid as fuck. Like,
But that's I'm also very controversial, so that's probably why I tell you. Most people would be like, whatever, they're just listening.
You know what's crazy though? That's
Yeah.
actually a sign of maturity though. And I'm not saying you're like some like fucking sage. That's not what it is. But it is a sign of maturity when you're able to like recognize that and almost like a bit of self-deprecating humor. Because when you're like, oh yeah, if I saw I was 18, I would think he wasn't shit either. That's good actually because
Yeah.
we'll come across a lot of like 18, 17, 16-year-olds, and whenever you say that, even as a joke,
Yeah,
they get very insecure.
yeah.
Not-
They're oblivious.
Yeah, and
They're
it's a
clueless
sign
to
of their
what's going
age,
on.
right? So
'cause
it's you expect it.
doesn't- When you I used to hang around a lot of my like older like cousin friends and like just older people, like
Yeah.
older heads,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of the older heads, I was a kid. They just listened to me fucking talk the whole
Mhm,
time,
mhm.
like, right? And then there's like the other old dads that are like kind of like you guys that were like, tell me to shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah.
So all I do now is around adults is like sip my beer with them and listen, because we really don't understand how much like wisdom is just being like thrown around. Like one time I was going through downtown smoking a nice spliff, right? I see a
Mistake
crackhead.
number one.
I see a crackhead.
Yo, stop smoking weed though. For real, you're too young. Your brain's still forming. As a lifetime pothead, I can tell you this.
Literally as a lifetime
Just
pot,
go
this guy
back.
over here.
Go back.
I'm quitting in June. Don't
That's
worry.
what I said when it was 2012
No, I have to.
too.
I have to.
But
I
it
have
is
to.
what it is.
Why?
I'm
Are
telling
you getting tested?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
now
there
you got
yeah.
to.
There you go.
Now you got to.
Now I have to.
All right. So you saw a crackhead, then what?
Yeah, I saw a crackhead, and he didn't really look like he looked like he was still there,
Mm.
right? And so I rolled up another spliff because I was like, yo, and I was with my friend. Obviously, I would not like
All
do this by
right.
myself. But I give him a spliff, and we just sat down and literally talked with this crackhead, and the shit that he's like seen and been through,
Mm.
and like his family, like he was telling us, like his family threw him out because they found like a fucking half pound of weed in his room, and they were very religious, and they threw him out, and like it's crazy.
How old was he?
Different. This guy was like 23, 24. Like he was pretty young.
Hilarious.
When are we doing that? Actually, we should do that when it's nice, like out, like when it's not
Go
shit.
talk to a crackhead. Tell
yeah,
me your
actually,
story.
actually, yeah.
For us,
Yeah.
we,
Yeah.
for us,
Yeah.
Write
it
this
is-
down. Write this down.
It's going
Write
in
this
the-
down.
It's,
Let's go on the list.
actually, we do it kind of often. Like I saw one near my school, and I gave him a spliff, and me and my friend sat down and talked to him, and then he started talking about he lived in a trailer
Yeah.
behind this church behind my school,
Yeah.
and so
No,
when I
no,
gave
it's
him a spliff-
we do interviews and stuff. So like we go around the street and we like downtown and shit. We ask people questions and shit. We want to start doing open mics because I've been doing open mics for a bit.
yeah.
And my boy wants to get into it too. So you know what I mean. It'd just be fun for him to at least do it once. You know what I mean. You got to do open mic like once with material. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a
I get what you're
little
saying.
bit stoned. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Me and my friends do that for fucking free, like in our room.
No, you got to do it for free, but it's free. Like when you do open mics, unless you're an open regular, you're not
No,
gonna
yeah,
you're not gonna
that's
get
just free.
paid.
Yeah, I know.
And when you're an open regular, like there was this one club I was an open regular with like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right before the pandemic, and they would only pay me like $15 a set. So
Surprise.
if I did like 3 sets,
Wow.
4 sets, I'd get like
And how
60
long is a
bucks.
set?
Huh?
How long is a set?
Depends. Like my longest
15
sets
minutes?
are like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But there's guys that go up for like 7 minutes, 5 minute sets. Like it just depends, right? It just depends.
Oh wow.
And if you're smoking trash, because some people are
They'll
like,
pull you.
I've seen some LGBTQT like wannabe comedians come up and give some PC fucking material, right? Especially at clubs where like they don't give a fuck. There's no like PC culture there. So
yeah.
you'll have like a Joey Diaz type go up, and then you'll have like some LGBTQ lesbian that fucking, you know, identifies as a candle go up, and then she just eats the biggest bag of dicks. Nobody's laughing because you can't go from Joey Diaz
yeah.
limits where he's like talking about,
Yeah.
oh man, I had a cousin, I want to eat her pussy. Like you can't go from that
Jesus.
shit to fucking.
I like swallowing semen.
I went to the wrong bathroom and nobody said anything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about your fucking bathrooms. You know what they should do? You know how they should solve this? They should just have a porta potty for everybody else that isn't a male or female. Go to that porta potty.
All right, let's take it easy. Now's not the time for this guy started like talking open mics and then he's like going back on his
All right,
like,
we're
fucking
gonna
rant.
we're gonna go
Fuck
through
'em.
a fucking revolution. All right, hi Hitler, let's go.
Jesus Christ, man.
The people,
You started off just so like whatever, and then all of a sudden I could see it too.
we can revolt.
I started seeing where it started like
The
changing,
Jews are taking money
and I'm
from
like,
us.
oh man,
Yeah,
I know where
no.
this is going.
Yeah,
Pull
we
my
go
boy.
south.
Had to pull
Anyways,
my boy back.
we got to get the fuck out of here. It was good talking
Yeah,
to you,
good
man.
talking, man.
Hey,
Yeah, we
Thank
appreciate
you
your
for
shit.
teaching me that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, all good, bro.
definitely- That
You know
While
what?
we were
We're just-
talking to
we
you.
don't smoke spliffies because we try to stay off the tobacco, but with joints we go heavy.
Splits are
Yeah, it's about half bro.
just marijuana.
What do you mean? Spliff is not just a marijuana.
Isn't spliff is half, is it
Yeah.
not?
No, spliff. Listen, son. A blunt is rolled weed in a tobacco leaf. A spliff
Yeah.
is a rolled joint with almost half with tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, look. In Toronto, we
They do
we
different
say
there?
a spliff is Ita.
What is that?
You know that?
No. What the fuck is Ita?
That the spliff is fully green. That's what a lot of people smoke. So when you see someone with a spliff, it's usually gonna only be green.
What does green mean? Like it's just weed?
Just weed.
Then why do you guys call it a
That-
spliff? Why don't you just call it a joint? Or
Yeah, why don't you just call it a joint?
I understand.
Uh,
Like, why you need
because
to
it's-
change it?
Actually, don't because I just googled because I was curious. I was
Toronto-
curious.
Not guy to be shut up. Hey, I have a question. Are you good with languages?
See, claro.
Sí, claro. Alright. Okay, what language is this?
I heard shalom in there.
Portuguese.
I heard shalom in it.
I want to say Hebrew.
Huh? I want to say Hebrew. It's not Hebrew.
Fuck, I heard shalom.
Fuck, I heard shalom.
Is it It's not Portuguese.
No, it's none of the Latin languages.
It's none of the Latin languages. It's Eastern European language.
It's not Serbian.
Albanian.
Albanian. My guy.
There you go.
My
Come on,
guy.
son.
There you go.
Who is
There
that
you go.
guy? Who is that guy
that guy?
that's
Who is that
secondhand
guy
man to John Gotti?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Who's
I
that
know.
second-hand man to John Gotti?
I'll look it up.
Fuck. He was an
Second-hand to John Gotti?
Yeah, he was an Albanian guy.
he was an Albanian
He had
guy.
3
John
sons.
Alida?
He had 3 sons.
Say his name again.
Say his name again.
John Alida?
Yeah,
That's what it is. Yeah,
That's
John
what
Ellis.
it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's an interesting guy.
He's an interesting guy.
He went to jail for like
He went
18
to jail
years
for like
Yes, saw
18
that.
and
yeah.
never snitched.
years and never snitched.
One of the OGs.
Yeah,
One of the OGs.
ultra
Yeah.
OG, ultra OG.